so now that you've had a chance to look over this Albright essay, what I want you to do is actually turn and chat with your neighbors, just for like 60 seconds, 2 minutes, to see if you're seeing similar ideas. Don't necessarily share, I guess, exact phrasings that you might use, but talk about like what devices you're seeing in general, and you could certainly pull in what you see here that I suggested on the board, or go in your own direction. But remember that less is more, quality over quantity. Talk about 2 devices, the effectiveness of Albright's use of 2 devices, okay? And then you need 2 examples of each. But go ahead, just kind of turn and chat and see where you guys are. And I'm gonna walk around and kind of listen in.
It's like she lists out a lot of stuff, and then like she also like uses a lot of contrast, where it's like she literally starts out with like selfish and we're actually and then another part is like trapped by positive discrimination and a broader prosecution. Over here, like a little direct contrast as well. So yeah. Okay, so anaphora are like when like a phrase is repeated. It's not just when like a word is repeated, right?
It could be like she was tired and she was
So like every friend touch, every so inspired, and every period, that wouldn't be anaphora. Would that be anaphora?
I would think it is, but I think that is.
Or would it actually be like each has some flows, but each has and each has
It can be as simple as a single word, it says.
Yeah, I think it's important, but I think what she's doing with the use of repeating instead is
This one makes more sense than the past one. I'll say that.
that instead of this.
So this is literally just like 5 paragraphs of juxtaposition. Like
Or
we could
comparison, contrast is what she's doing.
There's also kind of problem and solution, right? I mean, I just want to make sure I'm not just getting us nowhere.
I have like that part as enumeration, but that could also be like
Just making sure.
Yes.
Awesome.
I know that this was
That's an action.
Yes, but it's got to be in exact words or okay? Yeah, but that's it. You found it. Good job.
Can I do problem and solution? Yes. Okay, I just want to make sure like I can bring in other things.
You want to try to use the terminology. So would it be like cause effect or antecedent?
Oh wait, problem and
Think
solution.
common topics.
Okay,
Because, but that's what you're thinking, I think. Pick one of those, because that's sort of another way of saying this, right?
Okay.
what she lists out isn't really possible.
Yeah.
Like more of like instead we're doing.
So what is that called though? I have to go record.
It can be right close together.
What were the terms for?
Compare and contrast.
Oh, I think it could be compare and contrast, like what like routes we could be doing. Like she could be, she's like comparing like we could be doing that instead.
I'm kind of looking at how it keeps saying like.
Comparing how like they could be satisfied, but then instead.
Yeah. Okay.
Like how it's.
2 examples of
I'm going to use that as like another example.
But talk about why is that?
She's kind of just like listing a bunch of.
Exactly.
And look at, she's comparing the beginning of something to the end of something by actually using those words in there. You see that? Her syntax actually
Very
as you
like.
go along your
So then you mention that, but
I think I'm just going to use prosperity and like where she like starts for juxtaposition.
I know we're going to say
Then for enumeration, I'm going to have like
there's just
when like here it's like instead.
this would be enumeration. Guatemala. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I feel like it's just like stating the facts. Like regardless of this part, enumeration, like
Yeah. That's just like listing out the facts.
yeah. Once they like keep going to kind of go to emphasis.
List out. Just say one point. Yeah.
To like get your point across. I do like having
it's not quite as black and white as
what is that?
guys, I have interesting terms. Okay, without getting to be too specific with your group, and I think that might have been more than 2 minutes. But, okay, let's review real quick what we're gonna do. We're not gonna talk about devices anymore, because I wanna get the clock started for the metaphorical clock here in just a minute. But I just kinda wanna review a couple of things for you guys, just as reminders again. If you wanna look at the Sojourner Truth outline, or if you wanna look at that ones, or think of those things. Don't look at them again, but think of them, I guess. And then you've got some reminders. You wanna start with that soapstone. That's crucial to rhetorical analysis, okay? Because you are establishing for the audience, or for the reader, for the audience, for me, exactly what that context is. End that intro paragraph with a thesis. Put it there. Jeff. Then you get into your devices. 2 devices total, with 2 examples each. And I would put 1 device in your first body paragraph, 2 examples, commentary, function, connection, and purpose, which is audience movement, and then rinse and repeat, okay? Don't try to jam everything in, okay? But as you're developing your commentary, you're talking about audience movement, that's when you talk about tone, that's when you mention appeals. Not as something separate, but how does that help to develop your other ideas? Does that make sense? Just play around with that, okay? We need to practice that. I think we did a really nice job with the Banneker essay with that.
I just think it just makes it like with my other.
Okay, can you give me just another couple minutes? Okay, great. So you had a hand up for?
Yes, I was wondering, when we're like pulling for evidence, are we only pulling from this, or could we pull from the speech as well? Like,
What do you mean?
like this, like.
Oh, from Sojourner Truth?
Yeah.
It's gotta come from, just from this one piece.
Okay.
For this particular essay, yeah. Yeah, question 2, you only focus on what you've got in front of you. Good question.
When you do like examples for like each device, can you do like, if it's like a whole section, can you do like 2 examples like in the sections of paragraphs, or would that be like 2 different areas in the whole piece?
You have your choice. You can do either or, but I would do either or. Like, don't do one paragraph one way and the other paragraph the other. So you either wanna organize your ideas chronologically through the essay or by device. So it's just how you're envisioning it. Either one works. Great question. That's a good one. Yes.
Since enumeration and like test order is kind of similar, would it be fine to count them as like the same device, I guess, if you're gonna use it as like one devices?
Well, what I would do is I would say she uses enumeration to highlight through testimony. Do you see that? Then that way you slide both of those in. But she's actually citing all of those experiences. And what enumeration is a fancy word for listing. What that does is that creates a weight, a heaviness. And so there's so many things that she and we have accomplished, right? So don't drop the ball, ladies, is what she's saying. But that creates a weight, that's a depth thing. But think about how you would word it, and you can slide both of those in. Good, great questions, 4th block. Yeah. No, okay, you're just resting your hand. Okay, well, let's then, I'm gonna go ahead and have you guys now open your Chromebooks and get to the Google Doc, and I'll give you a minute to do that before we officially start time. And I will go ahead and put the timer on there. Natalie, stick with me one more minute. And remember that you guys are gonna submit to both Canvas and Turnitin. But this is 1 of 3. We're excited, let's get excited about this. Okay, if you're excited, my excited might be 2 different things as usual. I'm gonna fill it with this. There we go. I can do this. Okay, you ready? All right, let's kill it. Here we go. Time starts now. I'll kind of walk around and make sure you're getting started okay. Got a couple of reminders here. Both boards.